Hello everyone, I'm so happy you're here today. We're going to be making a fun fold card, and it's kind of like a faux step card. And this card is from my friend Ascension. She made this card for her swap for our team. Isn't it adorable? And this is a brand new stamp set too that's coming in the brand new J&J mini catalog. Hey Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to be making this fun fold card, this Christmas version, but I wanted to show you this one. This one is from Ascension. She made this card for our swap for our team. Isn't it gorgeous? And she used the brand new stamp set called In the Moment. Now this stamp set will be in the next January through June mini catalog, which that catalog starts on January 4th. 2022. I can't believe I'm saying 22 already. All right, so we're going to be making this Christmas version. Look how cute, and it sits up so cute. And then look at the back. And the card looks complicated, but it's really not. It's so simple, and it's so much fun to make. We're going to be using a couple items that are on the retirement list as well for this card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let me give you all the measurements to all the pieces. You're going to use the base, and this is your 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock. We're going to score this together. Then another piece of the real red. This is cut at 2 7/8 by 5.5. We're going to score that. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of basic white. These are both cut at 3 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then you're going to need another piece of basic white. This piece is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 7/8. And then another piece of basic white cut at 7/8 by 5 3/8. Then we're using the Gingerbread and Peppermint designer paper. This is the paper that's also retiring from the holiday catalog. This piece is cut at 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then this piece is cut at 2 5/8 by 3 3/4. Okay, so let's grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so on the 8.5 inch side across the top, let me open up my arm here. We're going to score it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. What is that catching on right there? Felt a little grippy thing. Okay, so 6 1/2 and then 7 1/2. And then we're going to grab in the other piece of real red. This is the 2 7/8 by 5 1/2. And we're going to score this at 1 1/2. Okay, that's it. Let's go ahead and fold our score lines on our 2 pieces of real red. Okay, so on this fold right here, this is going to go up, and then this one is going to go down. So let me show you here the way this card's going to sit. It's so very clever. Ascension, your card is so cute. So look how cute that is. That's actually just cute by itself, right, like that. Don't you think? All right, so now let's go ahead and decorate our card. We're going to keep one of the basic whites aside. We're going to add our designer paper to all of these pieces. Let me grab my liquid glue. Okay, so this piece is going to go on to the basic white piece right here. Okay, so then these 2 pieces are going to go onto the base of the real red right here and right here. So let's go ahead and glue those on. Okay, and then this piece right here, this is going to go on to the front of the little tiny real red piece. Just like that. All right, now let's go ahead and do some stamping. I'm using the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. We're using the You're the Icing to My Gingerbread. And then on the back side, we're using the Wishing You a Merry Christmas. This is also on the retirement list with the dies, which look like this. Such a cute stamp set. I really loved playing with this stamp set over the last few months. All right, so we're going to use our Real Red Classic ink. And I'm going to bring in my stamps. And then also I went ahead and die cut out this shape here. Let me show you on the Real Red. And this is from the Tasteful Labels dies. And it's this one right here. Okay. So I went ahead and die cut that out. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this greeting here. And this stamp set is in photopolymer, so it's really nice, so you can see right where you're stamping. So you're the icing to my gingerbread. It's so cute. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this kind of over to the right slightly, because we're going to put our tree on the left hand side. So right there, so that's going to go there. And then this one is going to get stamped on the back side on this basic white, right in the center. Okay, so then what I did is I also cut out one of the trees from the Gingerbread and Peppermint designer paper, and I just fussy cut that out with the paper snips, and we're going to pop that up on some dimensionals. I'm going to put one on the, I guess it's the right front side, but on the back side we're going to put the dimensionals, because we want this edge right here to stick to our little card right there. You could also use the mini dimensionals. I'm going to put this on after we assemble the card. Okay, so we're going to set that right there. And I'm also using the Real Red 3/8 sheer ribbon. I'm going to tie a bow. This is also retiring. It actually was a favorite that returned in this last holiday catalog. So now it is retiring. Such pretty ribbon. We're going to put this right onto the front of that little panel on the front. And I'm just fussying with the bow just to get it the shape that I want. And then we're going to trim the tails. Okay. All right, now it's just a matter of putting our card together. So we're going to go ahead and grab our little piece here. And I'm going to use, I guess I'll just use my liquid glue. So I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid glue at the bottom edge of this little piece of Real Red. Right about there looks good. And we're going to set up our card like this. And we're going to place this edge where that glue is right here onto the card little fold up right there. And it really doesn't matter. I'm just going over maybe what, 1/2 inch to 1 inch over from the right hand side. And the liquid glue gives you a little bit of wiggle room to get that placed right where you want it. And then just hold it for a couple seconds. And then we're just going to flip this over and put some more glue on this edge. And then just fold that back on itself, back here. Okay, and then this piece of basic white is going to go on the back side to cover up that layer that we just attached. Okay, so this is going to go on the back. Camouflages all that layers back there. Isn't it cute? Love it. Okay, so let's work on the front now. I'm just going to add some liquid glue. We're going to actually put this over towards the edge on the right hand side over here. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue in the center. And bringing that over to the edge. Sealing that down. Making sure it's straight. And then we're going to take that tree that we hand cut out. And we're just going to put that right over here onto that layer. Just like that. Isn't that adorable? And look how cute it sets up. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to grab some glue dots. I'm going to attach the bow at the bottom, right about here. I'm going to add my bow right to the bottom edge. And then we're going to add some red rhinestones to our Christmas tree. You could add as many as you want. I'm just going to add one on each of the strings to the tree. I think it's about 8 maybe, or 10. I don't know. It just makes it more Christmassy, and you know, we always want to bling up our Christmas cards even just a little bit. Okay, so one more right about here. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love this card. And then you can sign. You could actually put another piece on the inside here if you want to write a longer message, but you could definitely sign your name and to who it's going to. Such a beautiful little sweet Christmas card, and it's a fun fold. So here's the other ones. This is the one that I made previously, and then here's Ascension's card that gave us the inspiration for this cute fun fold. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. And if you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.